And just like that, Steven Universe is back. After years of silence, we finally have an official sequel, Lars of the Stars, following Lars Barriger and his pirate crew as they smuggle contraband, evade the authorities, and uncover the darkest secrets of the fallen Gem Empire. Now, I don't want to say I told you so, but I absolutely called this in my Steven Universe sequel, Possible Plotlines video. This was literally one of the scenarios I predicted. It's safe to say the fandom is collectively losing its mind, but here's the million-dollar question. What exactly is this show going to explore? Where is it set in the timeline? And just how deep into the Empire's rotten underbelly are we going? Let's break down the possibilities because there are a lot of directions this could go. Let's start with the setting. A lot of people are assuming this takes place after the events of Steven Universe Future, but that's not a given. There's a real chance this show could be set before the Empire's official dismantling. Think about it. We never got a full picture of what Lars and the Off-Colors were up to after Steven left him on Homeworld. One day, he's getting used to his whole resurrected zombie space prince deal, and the next, boom, he's captaining a starship. What happened in between? This could fill in that missing timeline, showing their missions, their run-ins with authority, and the formation of their tight-knit crew. But let's assume for a second that this is post-Change Your Mind. Now that opens up a whole different narrative, a reverse rebellion perhaps. The first rebellion in the series was led by Rose Quartz, fighting to break free from a rigid caste system. But what if now we're facing the opposite? Factions that want to go back. There are likely still colonies clinging to the old ways, led by gems who think this new peace is weakness. We've already been strategically introduced to some characters who could play into this. Aquamarine, probably furious that her status means nothing in this new world order. She's cunning, ruthless, and has every reason to want the old system back. Holly Blue Agate, a gem whose entire purpose was maintaining order in the zoo. Her authority has been completely undermined. She's probably desperate to reclaim her position of power. Eyeball, the rogue ruby. These aren't just random villains. They represent something deeper. They're gems who found meaning, purpose, and identity in the very system Steven fought to destroy, and now they're lost, angry, and potentially dangerous. Imagine Lars and his crew stumbling into colonies that have refused to disband, where gems are still maintaining the old caste system in secret. Picture the philosophical conflicts this could create. Is it right to force change on those who don't want it? What happens when liberation feels like oppression to those being freed? But let's talk about the heart of this show, the Off-Colors themselves. Each of these characters has a story that deserves to be told, and this series is our chance to finally get those answers. We know Fluorite is a fusion of 6 gems, but who are they? How did they find each other? What drove them to fuse permanently? There's something beautifully tragic about gems who were so rejected by society that they literally became inseparable from each other. I'm expecting some genuinely emotional backstory here. And then we have what might be the most heartbreaking story of all.